In this video, I'm going to be doing a kind of guide on how to get your first Logia tier fruit. If you're like a new player in Grand Prix Online. I would recommend you start hunting for fruits at around like 200, 300 plus. I would not do it below, then I would focus on leveling. As soon as you hit the second C is when I think you should start trying to get a fruit. Because, the most part, like before that, it's gonna, a lot of the methods that you want to try are kind of annoying or hard. But for the most part, you should be, at this point, you can start just hunting if you don't want to level to max. For certain modes, you might want to get to max level, like for dungeons. But other than that, I feel like this is where you start getting your, you can start getting your first Logia. So there's like really two methods kind of more likely. And the first thing I want to like preface is that there you want to kind of get a fruit, like you kind of want to build up to a fruit, something like a bomb or a gum for dungeons. You know, look up selling methods for those. I have one for bomb. You kind of want to get something like that, so you can start getting other fruits. Let's say you start building them up. But you might be like, well, how do I get these things, right? If you have no friend, these methods are mainly used for people that have no friends. If you have, you can interact with random people for half these as well. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. So method 1 involves you ship farming. You're gonna want to get some bounty. I think it's 3,500 was the last update. I think it's 5,000 this update. You kind of want to get that much bounty. It's not really that difficult. Just like go to Alabasta and then go into a public lobby and just kill a random person that has like a decent bounty on them. You just kind of steal 5,000, run until you can maintain your bounty, and then boom, you have enough for, you know, what's it called, for 5,000 bounty, so you can ship farm. Now I hate ship farming, honestly. It's really slow and stuff, but there's like 2 ways to ship farm. And this is how I primarily did it. I ship farmed fruitless until I got my first Logia, or until I got bomb back in update 3 actually. So what I did was, I would recommend you do is go to the the land of the Skypiea rock, and just put your ship in there, because you're able to just stop on your ship and just chill. I'm gonna do it here just so you can do it anywhere where you're at. You don't need the rock. And what I would highly recommend is you make a build for this. Oh, of course I get a galleon. So this is already dead, which is funny. So I'm gonna run up to the guy, kill them. If you're there's 2 ways that you could do it with a black leg and the 2-sword style. If you're a black leg user, honestly, I don't know how you would do it in 2-sword style, but I assume you just have enough to just M1 or do a skill. So you just kind of run up to the enemy when they're on the ship. Let me get a better example by hoping another ship actually spawns. You just kind of want to run up to the front of the captain, and then as a black leg user, you want to spin table course kick. Oh, and I'm dead. Oh, there goes my ship. Or as a 2-sword style user, you want to just M1 them into like a Phoenix. That's why I would recommend you go into the second seat if you're not trying to use black leg and you're like a sword user. You can do here. There's no risk in you falling into the water because you're a fruitless. So you know, just you want to do this like repeatedly until you can accumulate some fruits. You'll probably get like commons and stuff. Realistically, what you want to do is get like a rare of some kind. Most rares aren't like insanely valuable, so they're kind of easy to get, or like the 2 rares that you want to get. So I mean, it'll be pretty easy to do. If you don't want to trade, this is what I would highly recommend you do. Because this is either this or you try to solo with 2-sword style in dungeons. So yeah, good luck with that if you really want to do that. But yeah, this is what I would do. Just ship farm with a black leg or a 2-sword style. I'll put up a stats for black leg on the screen right now, so you get an idea as to what you kind of want to aim for, so you can peak your damage, so you can start killing the ships quite fast. And for 2-sword style, I don't think it peaks in damage, so you can just put as much as you want. Like I have 269 on mine. For my just sword damage, M1 sword damage. So it's not even like 2 sword style users. So I mean, you could do that. If I can do this with just a single sword, you can do it with 2 sword style a lot easier than I can. Also for method 1, you can also use a Kraken core if you have, or a CB's core. If you have any of those two, you can also do those to ship farm by yourself. They are relatively slow, so you would probably just use them while you're not like trying to like you're kind of bored of farming or something. You just kind of want to get this done. So you know, Kraken core, CB core, you know, just use them. If you really don't want to, I don't feel like running up to a ship and using like party table course kick or you know 2 sword style slashing the captain of it. So for method 2, I think the best thing. I feel like if you don't want to sit here and grind ships all day and you would prefer to just grind for bosses, I feel like this is a better method. And if you're looking for a lower tier Logia, not like something, not even Logia, like a Zushi, that's a legendary fruit, or even Hiei, if you're just looking for that stuff, I feel like this is probably the best method for you. Even then, if you don't want to like eat those fruits, and again you want to do like dungeons, so you can get like a higher tier fruit. This can also work as well. I mean, this is even easier if you're doing that, because you can kind of just trade whatever for a rare. So again, so yeah, this method involves you trading. The main things that you want to get are something like a legendary item, something like a I don't want to say cutlass, because I mean you get cutlass, I guess. I don't know, some boats if you want, if you can buy those and you want to buy those, some cores, you know, stuff like that. You can trade a bunch of those items for a Zushi, or you know, you can trade up to a Hiei if you really want to. You don't need people for this. You just hit up people on the Discord and you know, try to get trades for them. Or alternatively, you can trade something like, I don't know, like a sea beast armor or Kraken armor for a rare, something like a bomb or a Gomu. I don't know what the price of Gomu is right now, but I assume it's like real low. So you could probably get away with one of those two. And then again, dungeon build for them. I'll link again thing in the my tutorial for bomb in the description. If you have bomb, it's way cheaper to get than a gum, I assume. It kind of relies on the same as thing that the first method does, and is trying to get bomb or a gum. So yeah, this is way less time consuming if you're just looking for your time over like, I don't know, what you value as items and stuff. Because again, getting something like a Kraken item isn't like too difficult, and again, you can trade it for something like a bomb or a gum. So you could easily relatively get it in comparison to method 1. Where with method 1, I kind of just put it as method 1 because you didn't need anything or anyone. You just needed yourself and some bounty. And method 3, this is gonna seem kind of dumb, but like beg. Not for like a legendary Logia, like don't beg for that. Beg for like a bomb. Go in like a trade lobby, beg for a bomb or a gum, and hopefully someone will like actually give you one. I don't know, if you really are that like desperate for like that and you don't want to farm for them or even trade for them, which honestly, going up and killing a sea beast by yourself with like 2 sword style or Diablo Jambe is like, and getting like a drop is much easier, or like I'm gonna say just as much time consuming as it is begging if you can't get like a person to actually get you anything. But I mean, yeah, begging for like a rare, again, a rare. All these 3 methods kind of allude to the same thing. It's just getting bomb or gum, so you can do dungeons by yourself with solo methods. That's what you're truly building up to. So yeah, again, all the main thing that you're looking for to get is bomb or gum for all of these methods, whether it be trading for an item or ship farming or begging. Bomb, gum, as soon as you have those, you can start solo dungeoning and start getting Logias and stuff. And as soon as you get some Logia you want, you can either stop doing it or you can keep farming with the same method over and over. That's kind of like the process if you have no friends really, and you really want to get like a specific, like a Mara or something. You can kind of do that, a Pika even. That's just the process. Solo dungeoning is like the fastest and best way to do it, and the best solo methods are those 2 fruits to get. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave in the comments, and if you have any other suggestions for like methods that people could use, put them in the comments, because I'd like to know some more. These are the main 2 that I would recommend, because these are like the most efficient either time-wise or just like if you don't want to pester someone, you could just do the first method. Thank you for watching, and if you need any clarifications from the video, put them in the comments. I don't know, any questions I could answer for you, especially since this is made for like new players. Any questions you want, I don't know. Yeah, put them in the comments. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you.